let's get back to Seligman, because Kahneman was about studying what's going on. Seligman was about changing it, right? So Seligman says that most of us have an automatic knee-jerk reaction that happiness comes from pleasure. You know, pleasure is enjoyment, fun, a pleasant life, and that's happiness. But what he identified through his research is that that's just one path or one way of being happy. In fact, there are 3 paths to happiness. There are 2 other approaches in life that we use that create happiness. They're not as obvious. Pleasure, the fun one, everybody thinks about that. The other 2 paths are engagement and meaning. So what are those? So pleasure doesn't take effort. It doesn't take skill. It's like going to a baseball game. So you go to a baseball game, you sit in the stands, you eat popcorn, you drink your favorite beverage, the sun is shining, you're enjoying the game. It doesn't require anything of you, right? Engagement is more like playing baseball. It's going out on the field. You have to use the skills of throwing the ball and swinging the bat. You might win, you might lose. It's way different than watching baseball. And engagement is, in fact, using our skills and strengths and abilities toward a positive challenge, especially when we choose and one that we value, one we think that we can be good at. By the way, most of us, if we're lucky, we're likely to have engagement in our job. If we're in the right job, doing the right work, using the right skills, the best part of our job, maybe it's only 10%, maybe it's 50%, but we're most likely to experience engagement, in fact, at our job. In retirement, of course, we lose that. And engagement as a path to happiness is something we need to cultivate for retirement. Pleasure is what we think about, having fun. It's like retirement is a vacation. Engagement is like retirement as work, but positive work, positive challenge. That's what engagement means. How about the third path, meaning? Meaning involves being of service to something beyond ourselves. Being aligned with something that's greater or bigger than we are. You know, in our working career, our sense of meaning and purpose may come from doing a good job at work, of being part of a team, serving the world in some way. Our sense of meaning and purpose might really, though, revolve around being a good breadwinner and supporting our family, helping our family members, raising kids. And so as we enter the retirement stage of life, meaning and purpose can really be in jeopardy. Because if the kids are grown and we don't work anymore, what is our sense of purpose? What is our sense of meaning? Hopefully it's not just to entertain ourselves. That's pleasure. So this is Seligman's simple formula. He's gone on to create other much more complex things, but one of his earlier formulations here is still the best because it breaks it down into very simple, discrete, effective ways to think about these 3 paths to happiness.